Just woke up. Just realized it's May 4th. Exactly 1 month since surgery. Surgery was April 4th. Had an awful night. Sleep. Had bad dreams. I dreamt I had to replace a tree, like dig it out and put another big one in. I was trying to get my old neighbor to help me do it, and he wouldn't. What a weird dream, man. At least in the dream I was standing and digging it. Yesterday was just an emotional roller coaster, and then last night at the end I found out the guy I used to work with, the guy who came to the hospital, just showed up that day. He's got some issues. He's in the hospital and might have to have like heart surgery and stuff. I know how scared he is of needles and everything he's going through. It must be just horrible.
So you have therapy at 9. Do you want to get washed and dressed now?
I was going to get up this morning and try to make today a better day. Should always say that every morning. Make today a better day. Diet Coke. I don't know. Is there a Diet Coke commercial? I got the early morning uglies and the early morning stupidities. Brain's not thinking straight. Anyways, having some bladder issues again too. So I might end up going to, I'm supposed to go to Sunnybrook. My youngest daughter, Alyssa, is supposed to come today. Poor kid. I feel bad putting her through all this pressure and all this stuff. Because her mom's not strong enough, or her knees probably won't be good enough to help me get in and out of the car. Well, again, it's Alyssa. Such a good kid, such a strong kid. I'm lucky, I got really good kids. Poor thing. I gotta make it up to them. Anyhow, see what the day brings. Start the morning with the chin up. I forgot I was just gonna say, I think I figured out why I feel so shitty this morning. Last night, just before I fell asleep, and I was all medicated out and felt all high and loopy. I cracked open a cold ginger ale and opened a big bag of Cheetos that Sheldon brought for me. I think I ate half of it. So I guess it's true. You eat good food, you feel good. Shitty food, you feel like Neil on the anniversary of his surgery. Oh my God, I feel like I'm hungover on crap. Not crack, crap. Cheetos. How could you not eat Cheetos though? Anyhow. Looks like it wasn't just a Cheeto. Just found a box of open Ritz crackers, too, half eaten. I think I had a junk food party by myself, by the looks of it. 2 cans of ginger ale, and I don't know, maybe I was up late watching all my videos. Had such a good time. Good times, man. One Tough Mother, he's a great guy. Awesome videos. Okay, so I just finished physio, and the pain is bad, man, but no pain, no gain. I had a tiger, man. I gave it my all. Dude, I feel like a kid in a candy store on Christmas Day hanging out with the Easter Bunny. And Easter Bunny's got a lot of chocolate, and I got all the toys I wanted for Christmas. And the candy store's got everything. Damn, I feel good. But I gotta keep in check, you know? Keep in check. Do you wonder why I feel so good? So here's the thing. We went in there, and my goal is to do the steps. So I did a step. They had me hold on to a bar, and there's a, like, you don't see those ladies doing Pilates or whatever? Is it Pilates or yoga? Whatever. And they do the step things they step up on. Well, they had one, it was like I don't know, like half a regular step. After we did some warm-up exercises and knee stuff and all that, I grabbed that bar, put that left leg down, and let me tell you, man, even Hercules would have been like, what? That left leg just pushed, man, and I just went up. And then, so here's the interesting thing. I figure out, some people keep asking me, well, why don't you just do those exercises at home, Neil? You don't need physiotherapy. Just go home and do them. And I always say, it's not like they're telling you to go home and do 5 reps of this, 10 reps of that. It's amazing what they do. So, right leg, I keep repeating, for those who don't know, my right leg does not do what I tell it to do. My left leg is numb, so it's a light sensation. If you poke me with a needle or a pencil, I couldn't tell the difference, but it's strong. The right leg, because the brain doesn't tell it what to do, what they did was, when I'm about to take a step, she put her hand like somewhere right above my butt, but below my waist, there's a muscle there. And then when they hold my knee to lock it, that muscle right on the inside, I don't know what it's called. It's not part of the, man, I used to know what all these muscles were called. It's one of the thigh muscles there, one of the quads. And she would pinch it and trigger. As soon as she does that, the leg will sort of just stabilize. And then so that's the kind of stuff I don't know, or I wouldn't know. Another one they would do is they would grab that muscle at a certain time, just as I'm about to move and flex, and then it would flex. Amazing what the body and the brain does, eh? Man, I'm telling you, we've got one serious piece of, the most advanced piece of machinery, man, known to man, is our bodies. So I'm pretty excited, really excited. My goal is, like I said, to do those editing 101, we're going to need that, is to do those front steps. While I was in there, I got a phone call, though, from, I'm not letting it get me down, a phone call from this place, outpatient something, and they said that they are setting up the appointment for next week. No, in 3 to 5 days, someone's going to call my wife, and then they're going to go into the house to inspect it, to see if it's wheelchair accessible. Just smile, man, just smile. To see if it's wheelchair accessible and safe. And if it's not, I won't be going home. I'll be going to a transitional home, whatever that means. So we're working trying to get the house. To be honest, I don't even know. Got some really, really sweet neighbor. The Horns, my good friend that passed, her daughter and husband and her son of them. They're going to try and help me out with a lift for the stairs. This is what I mean by good people out there. So I'm going to talk to her today. I'm not sure if they should put it in now, so when the people come to do the inspection, they'll see it and it'll be one check mark. Or if we should wait to see if I get better, and then they're like, oh, he can climb the stairs by himself. So I'll find out later on from the OT or from my physiatrist. But while we were doing the physio, I just want to throw this in there. They had 2 students. The student that was holding my right leg, remember I have a pouch, right? All of a sudden, the back of my leg felt wet. And I'm like, and so I looked at him, I go, dude, is my leg wet? And he's like, no. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, no. Are you sure? I go, I don't know. Is it? And so I looked down and it was totally dry. Just one of those things. The brain is just like, your leg is wet. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know if, they say every little thing like that happens. Sometimes it's a good thing because it means the spinal cord is like waking up and sending a signal or trying to receive one. So, and the funniest thing is the physiotherapist also had back surgery. And so she's got, what is it, low sensory, whatever loss. So she knows exactly what I go through and what I feel. So All right, took my pills. We're gonna wait for lunch and then physio. Oh, sorry, OT. I'll do a follow up to that and wrap it up for the day. See how the day goes. But until then, chin up. Interesting day. Christopher was just here and left. Him and Nicole. And they brought me some food. They brought me some jerk pork from my favorite place. I won't say where it's from. You know where to get jerk pork if you want it. But I want you guys to experience it with me. You know when you get that juices, you start filling in the side of your teeth? You're just anticipating. Okay, hold on. I don't think you're ready for this. Are you ready? Okay. Bam! You didn't get to see it, eh? Bam! Look at that. Okay, so let me try to explain in case you don't get it. Now, what we do, we West Indians, there's something called plantain. And what plantain is, it looks like a banana. Some of you probably know what it is. I'm trying to sound cool and pretend it's something really big and gourmet. But it's prepared like this. It's kind of fried, kind of, see? You're just waiting for me to take that first bite, eh? Tell you what. I tell you what. Ready? See, the thing is, I've been in here for a month. That sun is really screwing up my, gonna make this short because I got other clips I gotta add to it from today. But being in here for, what is it, over a month now? Remember, all my meals are like hospital prepared food. It's like, my daughter, when they brought, her and Gloria brought a patty. It's the best patty I ever ate, man. Probably tastes like any other patty. So for me right now, the smell of this, I could smell like every ingredient in it. It's got a certain spiciness to it, a certain zing, a certain... Okay, let's do it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. How can I explain it? It's like when it hits the back of your mouth, you know, the back of your tongue, and there's like a party going on back there, and it's really hot and spicy. So I'm going to teach you something. This is when you have a piece of plantain with it. The coolness and the sweetness of the plantain just sort of says, hey, hold on here. You're a little too high, you're partying too much, you settle down. So the party is the same, but it's not out of control. Rice and peas. Hold on. Okay, got it. I got it. Anyone who eats West Indian food knows you can't have hot. Remember, folks, live, raw, on the go. You see it the way it is. Anyone who eats West Indian food knows you can't have it without. Anyone who eats West Indian food knows you can't have it without. You're probably saying, is he going to edit that shit out? Anyone who has West Indian food cannot have it without cola champagne. You see that? You see that in there? You see that frostiness? You know what that frosty is? Gone to heaven. Ooh. Don't worry. It's non-alcoholic. It's not good for diabetes either. It's all sugar and water. Well, I'm going to continue enjoying my jerk pork that my son and his girlfriend brought for me. Seriously, my God. Tell you something. Think of something you really like and don't eat it for a month, for a long time. Then you know how I feel. I think I'll just make this the last clip for the night. Everything went, today was excited when Christopher came. Like I said, I had to get the bladder flush. I'm not going to get into all that, especially when I'm eating now. Got Alyssa to help out with that. Alyssa, so I think tomorrow Sheldon might be here, or one of them. I lose track of days. I'm just happy when one of them shows up. There goes the arms again. So, it's the end of the day, the end of the night. Peace. Chin up.